The physics of your soul. It boils down to one simple, brutal, beautiful law. Your attention is your life force. Think of it like this. You've got an energy account. Every day you wake up with a certain amount of capital. Call it T. Time, energy, attention. That's your currency. That's your soul's spending money. And you, my friend, you're already a master of this in some areas. When you get lost in a project that you love, and 3 hours feel like 3 minutes, that's you investing wisely. The return on investment is joy, flow, creation. When you're with someone you deeply love, and you give them your full, undivided attention, that's you making a high-yield deposit. The child who feels loved isn't the one who hears "I love you." It's the one who gets the full beam of your attention. That's the truth, and you know this in your bones. But here's where we get stupid. We walk onto the used car lot of life, and we see the giant, inflatable, 3-story tall clown of drama, the news, the political circus, the latest global outrage, and we stare at them. We point at them. We give them our fucking attention. And you know what happens? We inflate them. We blow our life force into these empty, air-filled monstrosities until they loom over everything, and we forget. They're just air. You can just unplug them. Let the goddamn thing deflate. What you focus on, you energize. What you energize expands. So, you're afraid to look away. You think your anxiety about the starving animal or the war is helping. That's the biggest lie your ego has ever sold you. Feeling bad about something doesn't change it. It just drains your account and leaves you depressed, sick, and in the red. It's like trying to put out a fire by throwing your own blood on it. Now let's get sciencey for a bit. Your brain, it has something called neuroplasticity. It's a physical, structural system that wires itself based on what you pay attention to. The circuits you fire wire together. If you're constantly firing circuits of worry, outrage and fear, you're literally, biologically, building a brain that's optimized for worry, outrage and fear. You're hardwiring your own suffering. But you can also wire yourself for genius, for peace, for power. A sunflower is a heliotrope. It has an innate, brilliant intelligence. It wakes up facing the east. And all day, it turns its big face to follow the sun. And when the sun sets, it doesn't just wilt and despair. It reorients itself back to the east in anticipation of the dawn. It follows the light relentlessly. And in its centre, hundreds, thousands of seeds, the potential for infinite new life. And you already know how to do this. That moment you see a beautiful sunset and for a second all the bullshit falls away. That's you being a sunflower. That time you heard a piece of music that lifted you right out of a bad mood. That's you turning your face to the light. The problem is, we've these sticking places, old wounds, repressed shit from 1,000 lifetimes ago, all stored in your personal field, your subconscious. It's like having a hidden wound, and when the collective energy, like the heartbreak of your city over a tragedy, brushes against it, you explode. You think it's your partner, your job, your life, but it's not. It's your unhealed shit resonating with the pain of the world. And you fear. You fear what people will think if you just unplug. If you stop feeding the drama. Your fear is they'll call you naive, call you selfish. That you'll be out of the loop. That's the ego's last stand. Trying to protect its importance in the shitstorm. But here's the advanced move. The thing that truly changes the game. You don't just ignore the darkness. You don't put your head in the sand. You become a goddamn quantum mechanic. You read the headline, heartbreak. Okay. You get the intel. Then you get in the field. As a medium for change, you close your eyes. And you become your city. You become the people. You become the energy of peace. And you issue a command, a quantum command, from your sovereign divine self. Cancel violence. Dissolve sorrow. Call in grace and peace. This isn't wishful thinking. This is you, a conscious creator, using your attention, your life force, to literally rewire the fabric of reality in the quantum field. This is how you heal the world without burning out. This is how you transform your pain into power. And your body's upgrading right now. Solar flares bathing the planet, supercharging your DNA, lighting up your chakras like a Christmas tree. You feel it sometimes, don't you? Waking up in the middle of the night, buzzing, hot, like a nuclear reactor. That's your energy centers spinning up. You're becoming more powerful than you could possibly imagine. There's higher energies on the planet now. One's operating at a conscious level you can't even comprehend. They aren't sitting around being pious. 3/4 of the consciousness is outside the body, working in the field, dispersing like a cloud of flour, changing reality with a thought. They're the ultimate sunflowers, and they're the proof of what you're becoming. So, your unconscious mind, it already knows how to do all this. It's just remembering now. It's just allowing the system to upgrade. You can allow yourself to notice how your breathing is already changing, as your body recognizes the truth of this. And every time you feel that pull toward the inflatable clown of drama, your unconscious can now offer a choice, a gentle but firm nudge. Like the innate intelligence of the sunflower to turn, just a degree, towards something life-giving, toward a memory of joy, toward the feeling of genuine accomplishment, or simply toward the light coming through the window. And you can discover valuing yourself is the most radical act of sovereignty. Whether that's buying yourself flowers, or taking a walk on your lunch break, or finally speaking your truth with love. And every time you do, you feel that heart chakra, that powerful, generative engine of love, spin a little faster, a little brighter. Because you're reclaiming your power, calling back all the energy you've ever given away to things that don't deserve it. Drawing it back in like strings of light, back into your body, back into your account. And this isn't about being perfect. Even the enlightened ones have dark days. The difference here is they're 100% committed to freedom, for themselves, for everyone. So you can give yourself permission now to be a child again. That fully engaged, innocent being you were when you were born, before life wrote all its bullshit on you. You can return to that, not through effort, but through surrender, through the simple, courageous decision to show up for yourself. And as you do, you naturally, effortlessly become a conduit for that same unconditional love for others. Not by carrying their pain, but by holding the frequency of the solution, by being the light that makes the dark irrelevant. And your life, from this point forward, becomes a testament to what happens when a sovereign being finally and completely decides to go big or go home. Now take a breath, a deep one, and when you're ready, come all the way back.